just kidding. You know, gang, these are trying times, but we live in an amazing country. Ronald Reagan once said that I do not believe in a faith that will come to our country no matter what we do, but I do believe in a faith that will come to our country if we do nothing. You all know that on a sunny spring Friday evening, you're here because you care about your country. The people up here on this stage are here because they care about our country. I'm going to ask you to take your vote tonight very seriously, and I know you know that it should be serious. This is not practice for 212 or 214. If we want to make a difference in Washington, we've got to send some new folks there. Frankly, Congressman Burton has been a pretty reliable vote through much of his career, but he's been there for 28 years. If you like what you've heard tonight, I need your support, and I would appreciate your vote. Again, I'm Luke Messer. Thank you.
Taught me a lot in life, and one of the things she taught me is you want to know about somebody, talk to their friends, talk to their neighbors, talk to people they work with. That's why I'm so proud in my time as a public servant that I am the only person on this stage who's ranked A+ with NRA, because I'm a listener and a problem solver. And when people wanted to publicize your gun permit information, I led the charge to make it private just a few weeks ago. That's why one of the proudest moments of my life as a servant leader was last week when the Indiana Farm Bureau endorsed me for this race. 280,000 members, 80,000 farmers, all pledged to help me take out Dan Burton. That's why I joined St. Joe County Right to Life when I was 18 years old, not when I decided to run for public office. Please vote tonight for Mike Murphy, the man with the plan. Thank you.
Well, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight to share my views. With me tonight is my beautiful wife sitting there in about the 4th row. And I care deeply about my country. I'm a husband and I'm a father of 3 young children. I'm so proud to have the opportunity to run in this race. As a son of immigrant parents, I can't tell you how inspiring it was for me to go down to the Secretary of State's office several weeks ago and to turn in my candidacy for the U.S. House of Representatives. I had an overwhelming sense of joy and patriotism. I called my wife right away and I said, Amy, I know this sounds corny, but this is such a great country, and I am so proud to be running for the U.S. House of Representatives. I will tell you, if I can get your support, you're going to get no better and harder public servant than me. Thank you.
Encompass all of the good attributes of every member that's standing up here beside me. I am that single mother that raised a son. I am that businesswoman who has experience in doing business plans and working internationally, and I manage a $100 million product line. I am that woman who has a granddaughter who has cerebral palsy and walks with a walker. I am the woman who has a sister who had Down syndrome, and I grew up in a household with special needs child. I am not a lawyer, so when I talk to you, you're going to get the straight scoop from me. I don't know everything because I just started in public life. But I can tell you that I will shoot straight with you, and I will represent your voice in Congress.
Thank you also for allowing me this time. There are a few things I think that we need to take care of, and we have to understand. As a teacher, the Department of Education needs to be abolished. Federal Reserve needs to be audited and abolished. The Department of Energy needs to be abolished. The problem we have here is we all here basically are pretty close in what we feel. We are, for the most part, we're pretty close. What we have to understand is we are in the fight for our lives. Policy, or what I have done in the past, is not going to cut it now. You need a fighter. You need somebody that's not afraid of them. I was a police officer. I was shot at. They do not scare me. They don't scare me. I want this country back. I'm the person that's the most like you. I'm the one that's out teaching your children. I'm the one who's out serving, trying to protect you in the city of Marion. We are in the fight of our lives, and you need a fighter.
Thank you. My name is Dr. John McGough, and I want you to
yourselves 3 questions. One, are you happy with what you got? You have a congressman who's been out there 28 years, and imagine that a lot of you who are here tonight are not happy with that. Second, who's the most qualified? And there's no training ground for Congress. Essentially, you get elected in November, you show up in January, you raise your hand. You need somebody who has both international, national, and local experience. My background as a member of the Air Guard, I've been all over the world and have that international experience. As an emergency physician, I'm on the front lines of healthcare every day. And in deference to Bros, I'm a small business owner. We have 26 docs and 10 employees. We're struggling to make payroll just like everybody else. And then lastly, at the local level, I was the county coroner in Marion County. And believe it or not, you have to have good constituent service to be a congressman. That means taking care of things like passports and VA benefits. And I took care of 16,000 families during their most difficult time. That's why I think I'm the most qualified. But lastly, I had the courage and was the only one who would have been standing up here 2 years ago. Thank you.
Thank you.
Every time I travel with these guys and share a stage with them, I like and respect them most. You're blessed with good choices, and I want to congratulate and thank them for being out here. What we haven't been able to talk about tonight is walking the talk and rebuilding trust in the process. That's why I will not accept political action committee donations from special interest groups. It's why I'm a big advocate for term limits, but I'm also living by them and imposing them on myself. And I don't care how many congressmen have broken that promise. I'm living by it because I'm telling them I'm living by it. We're going to strip perks away that make congressmen want to stay there forever. And we're going to start showing up in this community as your congressman every month and making ourselves available to close our mouth and open these ears. I don't make very many promises about fixing Washington, but I will promise you one thing. If you happen to hire me as your leader, you're going to see me in your community.
Thank you.
a lot. Thank you for being here.